I arrived here, accepted the position at Anna Marie's and got my first tour here, that area was a part of the tour, and it was glaringly apparent that it felt more like a cell and than a place of welcome or a place of hope. But that space didn't feel like that's what it was leading to. So it was very intentional early on into my employment here to create a space that set the tone as a welcome and a place that people wanted to be.
A mosaic is a bunch of different things, and the things can be anything from broken tile to wood pieces to cut pieces of paper that you arrange and put together to create a picture out of it. In the case of the Anna Marie's mural, how we did mosaics is we used glass gems, and each individual resident during our weekly sessions, they got to choose a circle of various sizes, and they could come in and decorate these circles with these glass gems to create their own mosaic. Individual mosaics that both staff and residents made, but then we arranged all those pieces together to create an even bigger mosaic, which is the mural.
When people pause and they look at that space and what it means to them, could be something completely different than what it meant to the artist that created that specific mandala. It's almost like having your hands be busy frees up another part of you, whether it's that creativity or the barriers or the walls come down a little bit to create community. And so participating in that way, I think is really, really helpful for them.
The beauty of them creating with mosaics is that mosaics are a very accessible art form where you don't need to have a skill level to do so. There's beauty in the imperfectionism of mosaics.
Art isn't always accessible to people who are experiencing trauma, people who have housing instability, resource challenges. So having this available to them, I think, was a creative outlet and just really, really helpful in a number of ways.
As I was putting those onto the wall, I was reminded again of each individual story, because each circle was made by one resident. And those stories are so powerful because I remember, what that person was going through at that time, what that person was celebrating, what was their story of why they were here or why they were at Anna Marie's to begin with. And it was such a strong reminder, and I'm hoping that whatever they created and their story comes through as you view the mural.
I think it takes bravery to come do something you've never done, and I think, there was some camaraderie. It's like an I spy. I see things I never saw before each time I come through. And so I just think it's magical in a lot of ways and creates, it sets a tone. It sets a tone in a different way.
It's such a little things coming together to make a bigger whole that I absolutely love as an artist, and why I choose to create what I do and share that form with others. And it's very impactful to see that all come together.